No topic left untouched. Much respect.
It's your boy Scoonie, used to get high as coolie. Now I spit moody, make beats that super groovy. See, Willin' that sticky, told me Spoon is no biggie. So I sample Biggie, grab a drink and got tipsy. Rock with me.
Growing up, I'm in an environment that I'm growing up with these individuals. All these individuals, we growing up together. I talked about the childhood stuff from riding the big wheels. We did all those little things, right? We didn't grow up into a certain age to influence the individuals that's in our environment, that's in our neighborhood. This is who we see. Okay, so we unfortunately come from a generation where certain things started during our generation, right? So if the older, my cousins, relatives, my big homie, not gonna say his name on camera, out of respect, I grew up playing Pop Warner football with him. When we continued playing Pop Warner football, I didn't see him anymore because he was in prison, he was in jail, he was in juvenile, or not juvenile, he was in county. You know what I'm saying? So by the time I saw him again, now it's junior high school, he's gangbang, he's affiliated. This is who I grew up with, this is who I looked up to. You know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So now, the same individuals, I'm still with the same individuals I grew up with, but these older individuals is influencing me to be, or this is what we do, this is our neighborhood, this is protecting our neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Because you had other individuals coming to your neighborhood and will shoot you or do whatever just because you live in this neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? You don't. So when you had asked, when you said, well, what about those individuals who don't gangbang? Well, that's why I said it ain't too many who didn't in that era. That's why you've seen it so predominantly in the city, because of the simple fact that those relationships that our grandparents or our parents, my dad was an OG blood before they was bloods. You know what I'm saying? They grew up all through Berkeley Square. You know what I'm saying? All those different areas, right? They were a certain generation that played basketball and all that.
My memory is short, so I'm gonna lose it. So can I jump in right quick?
Yeah.
The one point is the people that you were, your ops, your enemies in your neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Who were they? Why were you shooting at them? And was it because they were black?
Being transparent.
Let
me answer your question.
Okay.
First question. When I got blessed with the neighborhood, when I decided to step off the porch and go this particular direction, I was told what neighborhood not to like. There was instructions with it.
By who?
From my generation, my OG, my elder.
So generational.
So exactly.
Continue.
So I was told who my enemies were. Okay? Regardless, didn't experience if a relative or if a friend was from this neighborhood. This was just a particular neighborhood that we did not get along with. But I stepped off the porch and made the decision to be involved with this gang.
So now, when you do that, did your OGs and the people who put you and who told you who your enemies were, did they say, hey, these dudes are black and these dudes are a part of this gang and we need to get rid of them because these are the type of blacks that are bad?
No, absolutely not.
Or is that
absolutely not?
So would you consider that? Would you classify that as genocide?
Yes, because it was deliberate killing. So I was told
deliberate killing, but it's not based off extinguishing a race of people or ethnicity or anything. Because if there was Mexicans who lived next door to me,
okay, I'm gonna tell you
why
why
it is. If there was a white dude who was affiliated,
I'm gonna tell you why it is. If this whole predominantly gang is black,
then
I'm never being told. I'm never being told one moment or 1 second that we need to go against the police, even though the police They profile you.
When you're at the high school and the poor Mexicans, do y'all leave the hood to go and get them? Or do you shoot at the other black people who live next door to you? Like I started, my thing is
To
that...
keep it 100, we're shooting at Mexicans as well as black.
You going to get them? Or is it easy? Are you telling me that you're really going to get the people, or you shooting around the block? You shooting a mile away from mama house.
That's true.
Okay, so you saying right around the block. At that time of Las Vegas, in North Las Vegas, if you will, it wasn't that big. If we want to be
Are you telling me that within a mile it turns from black people to Mexicans and y'all went to go get the Mexicans? I can tell you, I lived here too and it wasn't like that.
Okay, I know individuals
and when
who
we live in the hood,
from north,
the Gersons used to be hood.
Okay.
And they used to be big.
Right.
And then it's easy to go from this building over to the front of the projects and get that nigga.
Okay.
That's walking distance.
So you're talking about
walking
distance. You're
distance.
talking about like Gerson Park versus Rolling 60.
I'm talking about proximity.
Proximity then.
Okay.
I know West Side that drove on East Side. Is that 2 miles?
No.
Is that 3 miles?
No.
Is that 4 miles?
No.
What is it?
Were they aiming at black people specifically?
Yes.
That's 15, 20 miles.
Yes.
Or were they aiming at the 60s?
Yeah, 60's on the West Side.
Or whoever. You said from west to east, so I'm saying
from the West Side to the East Side.
28th Street.
If the 28th, are you
28th Street
are you
is more than 2-3 blocks from the set.
And there's no black people over there, right?
Absolutely it is.
Roguish.
So are you telling me
there's black people all across Vegas? Always have been.
So are you telling me
more than what people think? We passed the West Side and this little cultural area that is beautiful right now. The West Side look real good. But we've been past that, bro. We moved out of... My cousin was one of the first people who lived on the East Side when the new houses were built. Facts.
Are you telling me
529 Greasewood, nigga. Facts. No black people were moving in new houses.
What black people live on the west? What black gangs is from West Side? 60s?
60s is one.
Clicks,
okay,
right?
hold on. Just a general.
Okay.
Just general.
Okay.
What about East Side? Name a black one.
Name a black.
A black gang? Man,
Prince.
East Side Bloods.
Yeah.
So are you telling me that when the bull happens,
I can go all the way back to the Mundo family.
Are you telling me that
y'all don't even know about that? The Mundo family.
Are you telling me that when things go down, the 60s from the West Side drive past the Mexicans to get to over here?
Yep.
Facts. It's happening.
And have rode on the Mexicans.
And it's because they're black.
Yes.
That's the enemy.
I mean, that's the enemy.
It's the enemy. It's the ops.
That's what
as they say today. How y'all say it? Y'all say the ops, right?
Time out.
The ops.
So wait.
That's what I started my thing with.
So wait. Does your enemy not be your enemy because of his color, or is he just enemy because of where he's from?
My enemy is my enemy because he's my enemy. And where he's from and what he's doing and all of them types of things matter because he's my enemy. The fact
right?
So, yes. So the fact that I'm aiming at specifically black people in order to commit a genocide is a falsehood. Because I'm not aiming at black people specifically. I'm aiming at the ops.
We all know.
I'm aiming at my enemies. I'm banging on them niggas.
My enemies are black.
Period. We all know.
My enemies are black.
We all know that the bullet itself never hits the person that it's meant for.
My enemies
Who is it killing?
Innocent
It's killing. Which are who?
Which are who? I mean?
Black.
No.
Not only are they black. Not only are they black. They're children. They're women.
Guess why?
Men.
Because you're specifically trying to aim at women and children standing on the sideline in their backyard. Or is it because I'm aiming at the niggas in my neighborhood?
Bro.
I'm not aiming at black people. I'm aiming at the closest motherfucker with no car.
Who are you naming at?
I'm aiming at the people who are in my neighborhood who I can walk to. It's the way he just said.
So why don't okay, watch this.
Who are those people?
Black people.
Watch this.
So wait.
Hold up. Watch this.
You didn't say white people. You didn't say Mexican people. You didn't say Asian people. You said black people. Watch this. What is genocide, my G? What are we talking about here?
If a black man,
let's boil it down to the basics here.
You don't want to
you can't
genocide. Let's do it.
If that is the case, then it is called black on black genocide, and yes, it is real.
I don't give a damn what Candace say.
Is the October shooter white on white crime?
Let me be a booming voice of God moment. Okay.
If that was happening every day, then I would say yes.
It happens every day.
No, it's not.
The Civil War
it's
happened.
Not happening every day.
White people created all how we see it.
It's not happening every day.
America kills more people.
In Chicago, you can literally.
I got you right there.
Dre is
I got you right there.
Saying America is in the business.
If it happened every day, then
America is majority white.
White on white crime.
So does
that make that white on white crime?
Watch this.
Hey, was Trump with the Russian collusion? Is that white on white crime? Or does now magically we talking about politics and color don't matter? But when black people do it, everything is dripped in our fucking skin. How about you're traumatized and you're full of shit and it doesn't matter what color you are? Because the Pinoy boys would always bang on the HBs. And that's another goddamn local Las Vegas Asian gang. So how come the Asian people didn't bang on the Crips?
Because they
don't want no static and they only bang on themselves.
Self-genocide.
And nobody brings up Asian on Asian crime.
I'm black Asian, I'm black.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've been black since I came out my mama womb.
So like I started.
So why the hell I'm gonna look
like I started, are you trying to tell me that something like guilt is a black problem? You're talking about something that we all do.
Okay.
So then when we apply something like guilt is not a black on black problem. So is Crips and Bloods that are majority black a black on black problem when the HBs and the Pinoy boys did the same thing and the cartels do the same things and the Asians do the same things and the Chinese do it to the Koreans and the Koreans do it to themselves.
Is guilt
no one brings up Korean on Korean crime.
Is guilt killing?
So why do we have to take that guilt and that drip on ourselves when it's not a thing specific to our people?
They don't bang as hard.
Hold on.
The Koreans don't bang harder than us?
Drip. Oh my God. Yes,
they bang as hard. Not
harder.
What did you start with to start this podcast?
Drill music.
Okay, drill is a form of hip hop.
Look at the name, drill.
Right.
Why? Okay. Drill is an art form that exists.
You said
why do they not let other races capitalize on things like this? Perhaps so it'll stay in the black community.
Bro, look, man. Our influence is so big to where you got other races that don't even speak in their own native languages and speak it fluently, rapping and talking about murder, kill, and influencing their whole.
People do the same shit with Michael Jackson.
So yeah, it's genocide in all forms and all. Yeah, that's probably what you're not saying. Genocide is in all cultures. But I don't care about nobody else's culture because I'm not deep like them. I'm not deep like them.
I agree.
My people, my kids, they're not deep like them. So why the hell I'm gonna care about them like that? I'm not saying I don't care, but I do. Chicago, it's just like this. This should make you want to go crazy. What you brought up on Chicago hit 700 homicides.
Is that a black American
black
problem?
On black. It's a black American. You damn right it is.
Or is it an American problem?
It's a black. What is America gonna do for 700 black people killing each other?
Does America even care?
Man, you gotta be kidding me right now, dog. You gotta be kidding me.
I need to butt in.
Bro, look.
Drake.
Folks, listen. I'm gonna show y'all something. Listen to this. We talk about, and I'm not like I said it before. I don't knock black on black crime, or excuse me, police and black brutality. That's a big issue in the country.
We'll get to it.
We know that. We talked about it briefly. We ain't got all the way up on this topic. You know what I mean? But listen to me. If we want to touch that subject, just in Chicago alone, bro. This ain't my city. My city's. I'm thankful to be in Vegas right now. A lot of Chicago people moving here.
Oh, we're here.
You know what I mean? I can say some names. I'm not gonna say their names because I don't want to expose and get them killed. You know what I mean? We're not haters here. You know what I mean? We don't want to do that. But 700 people, and this was just reported November 23rd, have died, been murdered from blacks killing blacks. However, let me finish this, bro. Let's talk about the cops. Officers have been shot up only 71 times and only 10 police been shot, bro. Out of 700 people?
Oh, yeah.
And you gonna tell me there's no black on black genocide?
That's straight targeted.
There's no black on black genocide, bro.
Hold on.
700.
So did
700.
you
How much was
did
it?
you just bring up?
700 wait, what's the math?
I just said 700
times 12.
I'm just gonna give you
Let's do
700.
700.
Did you
I'm
just
gonna
bring
give you
up?
700.
Did you just bring up the cops compared to what black people do in gang shit?
That's 700, bro.
Almost
Is
10,000
this
people in a
Is
decade.
this the same conversation?
Almost 10,000 people in a decade.
I think we're off topic because if we're talking about the cops, this is a whole entire different thing.
I mean, it's
impossible
part of
to
it.
get off topic.
It's part of it. That's part of it.
Well, you can't go nowhere, man. It make you want to smoke cigarettes and all that right now, man. 700 people
Killed by the cops?
killed by each other.
So how many killed by cops?
I don't have that statistic right now. I can do the research.
I thought you just said 10.
No, I said how many cops were killed by these same individuals who killed.
So how are these
700 each other.
How are these two ladies
we gotta
on
get
this
past this,
71
What I'm
cops?
trying to
that were shot
no.
compared to 700
This is what I'm
people?
We
saying.
need to talk about the
Listen,
innocent
listen.
people dying and how do
Are
we
we
stop
talking about
that
black
from
on black
happening?
genocide, or are we
Listen.
talking about cops?
Listen, we
Because
talking
that's
about
not
right
black
now
on
is
black.
black on black genocide. All I said.
All the cops who
and
shoot
you can
black
go
people
back
are
on
black?
record and see. All I was saying was I brought that in to just resonate on the fact that I do believe that there is an issue with, police killing and all that different stuff or whatever. But my issue is this. When we talking about black on black genocide, I'm just rounding the number off. As of this date, 700 black men, black women have been murdered since January, bro. And only, if we hate the police so damn much, why the hell only 71 times they've been shot? Or shot at? Or shot or killed?
I'll do you one better. Check this out.
How that genocide? What is genocide, bro?
How many
What is
cops-
genocide?
how many cops-
Genocide. Hold up. Genocide. Let me read it again. Specifically off any. You can look this up right now. Look this up. It says right there. Just say what is genocide in your Google Finder, and it's gonna come up and it's gonna tell you it's a noun. Meaning it's an action, bro. The deliberate killing of a large number of people from a particular nation or ethnic group with the aim of destroying that nation or group. God dog it, bro. If you a BD and you a GD or a Crip or a Blood or whatever, and majority of your faction is black and you're killing each other, bro, you are committing a black on black genocide. You're not going out there when the cop just killed. We just seen the black man neck strangled into the concrete, bro.
Would you?
You seen his life go away.
Those are two
No.
separate
No. I'm talking about if we gonna be gangster, are we so serious about a cause, or if it's not black on black? If our enemies are not the same or just the black individuals up in the neighborhood. Our enemies are a more broad area, right? Because we got issues. You were going into systematic situations. What we was born at, what we was lived at. Police brutality has been, that's why NWA came out. That's why F the police and all that different stuff became popular. Because they were speaking on what was happening on everybody's neighborhood, bro. But in the same token, I have not seen not one writer get up with the pistols, the Mac 11s, and whatever else you got, 223s, 5.56s, and you ain't put no work in and no cops. I'm not trying to say go put no work in on no cops. Don't be ignorant and take my words and say that's what I'm trying to say, because that's beneath what God has in our lives. That's not us. So I'm just giving a perspective, bro. But I haven't seen it. But yet, in the midst of all this, 700 people been killed.
I think we need
700 black on black.
I think we need to move past
700.
I think we need to move past the point.
Because we're talking about black on. Okay, we can move past the
I
point.
think that we need to figure out
we
how
can do what we
So
need.
we understand what genocide is, correct?
I'm just trying to get what understanding
Are we
that there's
understanding
black
what
on black
genocide is?
genocide.
Are you telling me that the cops are committing genocide?
They have been.
Black people are committing genocide.
They have been
and
more.
you could equate both of them to the Klan. Is that what you're telling me?
I never said where the Klan come from.
You
Now
said. I'm asking. I'm getting clear. You said the GDs and these people are aiming at black people, right? That is a terrorist thing. He said you're
That
terrorizing.
is
You're
terrorism.
terrorizing your shit, right?
That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Correct.
So, isn't it a fine line between that and the Klan?
I would say the Klan terrorized a lot of people.
And would you say?
I'm trying to figure out what
And would
does
you
that have
say?
to do
And would
with
you
this,
say?
though? What is?
Would you say that gangsters in Chicago terrorize a lot of people?
Daily?
So, would you say that there is a fine line between gangsters who kill and aim at black people, the cops who kill and aim at black people, and the Klan?
No, there's not a fine
No,
line.
because
The
it's
line
all
is thick as
America.
hell. Everybody's trying to kill all the black people. Everybody's against us. What are you talking about?
So
it's not a fine line.
So everyone's aiming at black people, right? And there's a
It's
genocide
not
on black
obvious.
people. There's a
It's
genocide
not
on all black
obvious.
people.
It is not obvious, the extermination.
And
They
in fact,
have
some black people
clinics.
participate.
They have clinics to in specific areas to allow abortion at free, no cost.
That's black on black genocide. Well, not black on black, but that's, you know, in
Thank you.
you know.
Everybody
that
is trying to exterminate
yeah.
us, bro. Everyone is trying to exterminate us.
Yeah.
So
How do we stop from trying to exterminate ourselves? Is the question.
Black on
You
black
wait.
genocide.
You wait until you're 28.
I guess.
Because if you get past your
But
gangster-
if you're
you can
16
get past your
and
gangster
you've
years,
already got
you
two
end up owning a
kids.
charity that saves all the little baby gangsters.
Age going up.
I'm just saying, bro.
Hey.
At what point is it
Maturity
trying to figure out are we
plus
trying to kill
experience.
ourselves? No, we are.
Maturity
no,
plus
we're trying to kill
experience
ourselves.
will either
How do we stop
get you
from
out of
killing
the gang life, or you will be dead or in jail. If you wait long enough, you'll stop doing it. You
That
will
don't-
learn.
that don't
You
work.
will learn enough about yourself.
What about
you will
the
learn
same,
enough about
what
yourself
about him
to
that
remove.
is right now 19? He's
What-
19. He ain't
what
listening to
about
nothing.
him?
His 41-year-old ass
He
is
made it
saying
through,
right
and he
now.
doesn't live the same
It's not
life.
the same.
He
It's
learned
not the
something
same.
about
It's
himself.
not the same.
Let me explain something to you,
Maturity
bro.
plus experience.
So let me explain.
Learn
this to you.
something from your
Well,
bullshit,
let me-
and then you can grow.
Okay. Let me.
If you're gonna cycle in the same bullshit,
Yes, the cycle is
the
what we're
cycle,
talking about.
the cycle, and that's one of my favorite.
the shit don't go away unless you flush it.